My name is Karel Funk, and this is my first solo show with Stem's Gallery here in Brussels. So for many years, I was really interested in creating portraits that paid reverence to primarily Renaissance portraiture. Some of the Renaissance painters I'd like to look at are Hans Holbein, all the Dutch, Flemish masters, and it really inspired me to see if I could find some kind of portraiture in a contemporary light. Their use as a bridge, using them as a bridge, as a way to reference the cloaks and hoods that we would see in Renaissance paintings. So I used these modern outerwear as a way to sort of connect the past and the present. With this new body of work, I feel like it's become more important for me to make the paintings very intense, very detailed, very structurally complex, but at the same time, just get rid of everything that doesn't need to be there and make them very simple. How I start the paintings is I put the jackets on a mannequin and I spend a lot of time sculpting, folding the jackets, creasing them to try to create interesting forms and shapes. And then I do a lot of photography. I take the photographs into Photoshop. I'm essentially creating one half of the painting. I duplicate it, so it's almost like a perfectly symmetrical image to work from. And then after that process is done, I put it onto the panel and I start the painting process, which is very slow. I build up with very, very thin layers of acrylic paint. It can take months to complete a painting. Like this painting behind us right now, that took almost 4 months to complete. So with this newer work, because they're perfectly symmetrical on either side, they almost take on a life form themselves. They start to take on kind of a surreal alien presence. It's almost like the life of the portrait is in the surface of the material and the jacket and not so much underneath the hood itself. And that question fades away a bit. Who is underneath the hood? So you can either appreciate the face-like shapes in the painting, or you can see the painting as just full of many abstract formal decisions with all the color changes and all the different shapes and folds in there, or the detail in it. And so it can be all of those experiences at once.